Let's begin this Reiki session to remove what people call dark entities from your system. It may feel like you're being attacked by dark energies, by dark entities. There are many reasons one can perceive it as this. As we're doing this session to remove these things, let's also discuss a few things here. Now, you will never see me with sage in front of a camera. It's not going to do anything. You'll never see me with crystals in front of a camera. It's not going to do anything. What is stored within a video is energy. Quantum physics can explain why this happens. What we need to do to remove what people call dark entities, evil spirits, whatever you wish to call them. The most powerful thing we can do is understand is, first of all, we say dark. Dark doesn't mean bad. This is a dualistic term. If we think about this, dark soil, dark, rich soil is the most fertile soil there is. It is the soil that we grow our food in. It is the soil that keeps us alive. The light stuff, the sand, nothing grows in. So how is dark bad? It is a misinterpretation of what things are. And we can feel we have like energy parasites, or whatever we wish to call them, connected to us. We could even say we have cords pulling on us from past relationships that we have not cut. Now these can drain us. They are connections we have that cause punctures within our energy body. So we find these and we cut them to get rid of them. And all these things can only happen when we are stuck in a dualistic state. When we haven't overcome the most basic thing to overcome. When working, for example, with the chakras at the base, is fear. If we have no fear, nothing can attack us. If we have the second chakra, we have no desire, nothing can attack us. And the third is ego. If we have strong self-confidence, strong self-will, a complete knowing within ourselves, so ego isn't bad, but when we have that, nothing can attack us. They can try and fail, but they'll never get anywhere because we simply know better. We do not question, we do not judge, and therefore nothing can attack us. For something can only attack us if we cannot stop the attack. Much like in a physical fight, someone can throw a punch, but the punch can only land if we do not have something to not defend ourselves from it, but deflect the punch from us. And our deflection, our shield, is self-confidence. When we know, when we do not doubt ourselves, we have a shield. It is deflected. So we soon start to see that negative entities, parasites, etc., are nothing more than a connection, a flow, a cord to something pulling on our energy, or us, ourselves, letting it pull from us. Stress, desire, lack of confidence, lack of knowing. So therefore, if we take the idea of good and bad, the dualistic mindset, the separation from oneness, we take, for example, a zebra. A zebra is eating grass. A lion comes and kills the zebra. From the zebra's perspective, the lion is evil. It's a dark entity. It wants to eat it. Yet from the lion's family, it's not evil, it's not dark. It is just killing for self-preservation, to feed its family. If there were no lions, there would be an overpopulation of zebra. They would eat all the grass and they would die out. If there were no lions, the zebra could have far more illness and disease because the lions take the weak, the ones that can't run away, which means disease and illness can spread, thus risking the zebra population. So whilst we can perceive things as evil from our perspective, when we look at the whole, we can see in the case of the zebra, it is not. Now, of course, there are things from many perspectives that do seem evil. Yet everything happens in the sake, rightly or wrongly, misguidedly or not, from a point of self-preservation. The one doing the evil deed is only acting out of self-preservation. It can be very wrong, it can be very misguided, but that is what is happening. When we understand this, and we can see that there's no such thing as good or evil, only our perspective of what is happening, then we can see everything is a flow. There are things that we agree with, there are things that we disagree with, there are things that work better, there are things that are worse. Ebb and flow. But there is only ebb and flow. The more we connect to energy, the more we can come into a non-dualistic state. And we can realize everything is connected. As we feel everything is connected and there's just an ebb and flow. And there are cords of connection. we can cut or let go of the cords that have somehow attached to us by simply finding that cord and saying, it is cut, it is gone. So now if you have a stressful thing that is pulling on you from your past, find the cord and simply cut it. How do we cut it? We can cut it in our mind, we can cut it with our fingers like scissors, we can cut it like a karate chop. Boom, cut. And it will cut. If that is what our intention truly does. And we can see it is gone. This is how we remove these entities, these parasites, these attachments, these stresses. And as we take away these stresses, these attacks, which can happen daily from the people around us, there's always energy connections going on. So we always have to be doing this. And be conscious of them so they do not form. When we release these, we come into a state of balance. And the more balanced we become, the more at peace we feel. The more at peace we feel, the more connected we can become to our energy once again. And we realize there is no good, bad, dark, evil. There is dark, just as the soil, which is a good thing. The night is not evil, which is dark. Remember, we can be blinded by the light as much as we can be blinded by darkness. If you are in a dark room and you suddenly walk out into a very bright sun, perhaps there's snow around, everything is reflecting that light, we can be blinded. Just as if we're in a very bright room and we walk out into the darkness. It takes time to adjust. So these concepts of light and dark being good or bad are just misrepresentations of perspective. And the more we let go of fear, desires, the more we lose our attachment to ego, knowing it is simply something there that is trying to protect us, that makes many mistakes. And when we realize them, and we let go of them, we flow more freely. And the more we're in this state and the less fear we have, the more our defense, the more our shield is there, the less we are prone to forming any more bridges, any more cords that we do not desire. Everything in reality is perspective. We gain the right perspective, we can change our life. They say reality is an illusion, and that illusion is held by a perspective. Change the perspective, change the illusion, change the reality. So just allow yourself to feel the energy coming from your screen. Remember, if you need help doing this, come back. Do this video daily. Listen to what I have said repeatedly so it can really sink in. Just allow yourself to flow. Allow yourself to feel the energy. Release the negativity, the emotions, the shadows stored. Fix those punctures that let the energy escape. Much like a slow puncture on a wheel, or the tire of a wheel. Feel the balance coming once more inside your physical body, inside your mental body, inside your emotional body. As the three connect, feel the balance inside your energetic body. Feel what we could call dark entities represented by a perspective of a lower level of knowledge based on duality to fade away. Allow yourself to release the blocks, the traumas, the cords attached to these things. And just now, focus on the feeling of the energy, this Reiki healing session. Chi, Prana, Ki, Reiki, Reichi, Chi is Prana. Feel it coming from the screen, connecting to you, helping you release all those things we've talked about. Allowing it to balance your entire energy flow, your entire energetic system. Duality is deeply installed within the world today. And it is very difficult for most people to let go, perhaps on things that aren't personal to them. Slightly easier, but when things get personal, it's very difficult to change your perspective. Because to see things as evil is a form of protection. To feel victimized is a form of protection. But what that does is it takes away your power. So it is a misguided protection. True protection comes from taking responsibility. And of course, our systems may not be designed and set up this way, our social systems. But no matter the social system, the energetic systems cannot be changed by the way society works. Thus, understand these concepts to take back control, to break those bonds, cut those cords, and free yourself from what one may call negative, dark entities, parasites, stress, fears, shadows. Just keep going. You feel any emotions arise during this session, be it on the first, second, or third time you do it. Allow them to arise. These can arise as feelings, but they can also arise as physical things. Yawning, coughing, crying, laughing, what some people may call spontaneous kriyas or movements of the body where it starts to move, your body moves by itself. As the prana, as the chi, the ki starts flowing in your system, clearing those blocks we held energetically within our system. Past traumas, just keep going. Breathing, allowing, connecting with the energy. Flowing, allowing, releasing, embodying. Clearing, flowing, relaxing, releasing. Softening, deepening. Connecting, balancing, growing energetically, feeling more. Those subtle energies. you wish here, just breathe in slightly deeper through your nose. On the exhale, connect your voice and just let out a little sigh. Oh. Connecting our voice, connecting our emotions, connecting our movements. If you just suddenly feel the urge to move slightly, it allows many somatic reactions to occur in the body. So allow them to occur. Allow the energy to release these somatic connections. These dark entities, whatever you wish to call them, release. But come back to a state of harmony and balance. Release those fears, negative thoughts. Be still. Perhaps not physically, but be still within the mental body. By connecting to the subtle energies that flows around you. Just keep going. We're still here, we're still working, we're still releasing, we're still flowing. Allowing yourself to go ever deeper. Every inhale you take, as you exhale, release. Allow yourself to go deeper and feel a little bit more. If you haven't already, at the end of this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. And importantly, as well, remember to engage with the video, whether that is sharing with a friend or a loved one, commenting on the video, liking the video. Those engagements allow you to see more of my videos on your feed, on your homepage. Because by doing these things, you are telling the system you like them. So if you've enjoyed this video and wish to be given more without having to go and look for them, do these things on every video. So by doing these things, by sharing it with people, by liking the video, by commenting on the video, it will directly help you receive more of my videos. And of course, that doesn't go just for my channel, that goes for any video and channel you like. see you in another video.